RFL Legends season number 4 is getting started. I'm Gage, head coach of the Montana State Bobcats in the RFL Legends Dynasty. Going to do a quick little deep dive of my team and what you guys can expect from us in season number 4. We finished season 3 making the playoffs. We lost in the first round, I think. Had a pretty decent year. We had some unlucky stuff that happened. We lost on the onside kick and then threw a pick after that. Trying to win the game. So we lost that one. We lost a 3-point game against Wichita State. Again, all of our games are 3 points, apparently. I don't know what's going on with that, but regardless. And then we lost in the playoffs. Just kind of a series of unfortunate events. Things didn't go our way. It is what it is. So we've got a very mixed talent here for season number 4 with Montana State. As you can see, we don't have just any crazy good players on our roster. You can see there's a bunch of sophomores there. They're kind of at the top. You can see 3 on your screen at 3 different positions. So we've done very, very well recruiting. I'll try to highlight some of that for you guys here. But starting with good recruiting is Trevor Roach, 4-star quarterback in his class. He was 6'2", 210 scrambler. The only thing I hate about him is he's got a normal dev trait, but hopefully we can kind of overcome that. Ratings are very well. He's got 91 throw power. He's got 76 deep accuracy, 84 short, 81 medium, 79 throw under pressure, 82 throw on the run. So stuff that we can definitely work with. Now he's got low awareness, but I think we can maybe get that up a little bit. Good stamina, injury, very quick, 88 speed, 91 acceleration. So things that we can all work with there. Headstrong mentals, bunch of physicals. He's got option keying, extender, off platform. So stuff that we can definitely work with there. We are going to go ahead. He is captain, so that's good. So that is my quarterback of the future, if you will. Unless I'm able to sign somebody better, I don't think I will. I'm going to ride with Trevor Roach for the next couple of years. So running back position, we've got Andrew Devine, who will be here for the next 2 years, God willing. We have a couple stable. We got a stable of running backs after that. 2 juniors, senior, and 2 sophomores. So we're kind of set here. Not necessarily going to focus any recruiting on the running back position. Wide receivers, my pride and joy. This guy kind of came out of nowhere for me. He wasn't somebody I had on my radar when I was looking at the roster for last season. But once we kind of got into it and things got going, you can tell. I mean, he's got impact development. He's 6'3", 204. He's a 3-star guy from Huntsville. Route running, 99 release. He's got good deep, good short. Hands, 84 catch, 93 spec. I wish I could see his stats. I think I'll have to go to the actual stats scene. There it is. Yeah. So his stats last season, 37 catches, 850 yards, 8 touchdowns as a freshman. So definitely put on a show. Now joining him in the wide receiver room, Jeremiah Colbert, 99 speed. That's really the only reason he's playing. I honestly would start some of these other guys over him if it wasn't for that 99 speed that he has. He's my slot guy. Going to be a reliable dude for us this season, 100%. My Marvin Bourne, 95 speed. This guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, 6'3", 200. Played a little bit last season. I don't think he had that much playing time. We had Alec Ayuminer from Stanford transferred in, a couple guys like that. So didn't play a ton last year, but he did play enough. 7 catches, 1 touchdown, over 100 yards. In that same class, we had Connor Ignew, who is a 4-star guy, 6'3", 196. Normal dev, so he's probably not going to play too much, but he is going to be kind of a star here for a little bit. We've also got Ben Haslam, same class. I was able to redshirt him last year. He's got normal dev, 6'4", 210, another 4-star. So that's 1 5-star, 2 4-stars in the class of 2026, I think. So season 3. Going into season 4, I signed a couple more just absolute dudes in James Ingold and Jeff Vilder. So James Ingold, another 4-star guy, 6'2", 201, impact development with physical archetype. So another guy that's going to come in, be an immediate impact for us this season. And then right after him, you got Jeff Vildor, another 4-star guy. So that's 4 4-star recruits and 1 5-star all in this class. 6'3", 190 star development. So wide receivers, we're good. That's going to fit very well into my air raid scheme that we're going to be running this season. Tight end, transferred DeAndre Coleman from Coastal Carolina, I believe. He was actually a running back, if I do remember correctly. Maybe a wide receiver. Yeah, he was definitely a wide receiver. So 30 catches, 5 touchdowns, 60 catches, 10 touchdowns the year before that. But you're probably asking, why'd you move him to tight end? Well, he's 6'2", 215, and look at that overall. Like, it gives me an 88 overall tight end, vertical threat, when I've already got these guys at receiver. So I don't necessarily need him to come in and be a receiver. So that's what it is. Matt Ream, left tackle, another 5-star guy. I've only signed about 5 stars. He's got elite development, so this is going into his sophomore year. That's kind of my anchor on the offensive lineman. Luckily, I've got another junior at left guard, another junior at center. I do have a senior at right guard, and I've got a senior at right tackle as well. So 3 out of 5 will return. I think one of these guys aren't starting. I haven't checked my depth chart, but regardless, we're pretty good at the offensive line position as well. I feel pretty confident in that. Defensively, I think I return all 11. I think next year all 11 guys come back. So we got Nick Igbear, power rusher at left end. We've got Zedric Washington, speed rusher at right end, with a freshman after him, and then another freshman I could throw in as well. He's probably not going to play, but a little bit of a future there with Jimmy Whitehead. I need to redshirt him. Defensive tackle is my only senior, but I do get Taylor Wakefield, who's coming back next year, and then Taylor Carter. So I'm returning 10 guys. Can't beat that. Moving to the linebacker position, Marco Avery. This guy's going to be playing left outside linebacker for me a little bit this year, and when you check him out, he is a 5-star recruit as well. Star development, so lots of potential there with Marco. Flip to the actual middle linebacker position, Bill Thrasher. See what he was. 5-star linebackers. I signed back-to-back 5-star linebackers in classes, elite development. And then along with him, I was able to sign this guy. We're going to call him Gideon. He was actually a 4-star guy with impact development. So linebacker core, I'm straight. Both these guys come back sophomore seasons. That guy's a freshman. Then we moved to the right outside linebacker, Muhammad Mix, another 4-star guy. So the 4 and 5 stars I was able to rack up are coming in and having immediate impacts. Not all great dev traits like I wanted, but nothing you can really do about that. So it is what it is. Cornerback position. My top 3 guys are all sophomores. All will be returning next season, which is very, very well. Now, a little bit different than my young guys at wide receiver and my young guys at linebacker. I don't think these guys were top-tier recruits. There's a 3-star slot guy. I think this was another 3-star with Smith. He was. And then another 3-star, I believe, here with Corey Peppers. So, as you can see, I don't have the talent depth at corner as I did in the past. I do have some youth, though, some guys that are going to play for me for the next 3 seasons, which is going to be crucial in the long run of things. Now, I did sign this guy, Torrey Duggan. He's my only freshman truly this year. He's a 4-star. But he just don't quite have what we need at the moment to come in and kind of start right offhand. Ideally, in a perfect world, I probably could get him some playing time, but man coverage isn't as good as those other 3. Zone coverage isn't as good as those top 3. Press isn't as good. Awareness is not as good either. So it's kind of just a game of like, do I want him for playing time, or am I good without it? In all honesty, I'm kind of good without it because I've got those other 3 guys for the next 3 years. So probably move him up to like right here maybe, replace Ford next year, something like that, just to get him some reps and get him some development going. I guess I could check his dev. Normal. So yeah, no real inclination to kind of play him there anyway. Safety, A.J. Watkins. I'm not including him in my returning starters because I do have Vincent Henderson Jr., who's really going to kind of swap back and forth with him. You can see he's run support. He's a zone guy, so I'm going to be moving them kind of, interchangeable depending on who we're playing and their style of play. So if I'm playing a run-heavy team, I'm going to play Vincent. If I'm playing a guy that likes to pass, I'm going to play A.J. So Strong safety, we got Mark Woods. He is a junior. He is going to come back. And then chances are I'm actually going to start both of these guys at free safety and strong safety some too. So technically we return everybody except the defensive tackle. So very, very solid guys here. Kicker Garrison Ripa, and then freshman punter and Jake Essex. So we are pretty solid there. And again, we have no guys over 80. We've only got just a few with like top tier speed, 199 speed guy, and then it's all wide receivers too. So that's always a good thing. Bill Thrasher's a dog. Let's check out his stats from last season. Came in, started at middle linebacker. 33 solo tackles, 15 total, 8 TFLs, 1 interception. So he is a dog. He's very, very good. Going to progress very, very well over this dynasty. So I'm very excited to see kind of what he does. I don't think my corners kind of blew anybody out of the water last season or anything. Not just lockdown guys by any means, but guys that are solid and I can envelop and kind of let them play over the next 3 years. So Devontae Ty had no interceptions. If I had to guess, probably we didn't get that many picks last year. To be honest with you, we're just all these guys were freshmen last year. He didn't even play. So I mean that's kind of the status of our team, if you will. I don't know if he played either, to be completely honest with you. He didn't. No, so I got 2 guys that had never even played before starting at corner. I do consider him a starter. I don't think he probably didn't play last year either, especially if he's this far in the depth chart. So that's kind of the status of the Montana State Bobcats. If you have any, pointers that you see that I can maybe take advantage of with this roster, go ahead and throw it at me. Otherwise, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You want to follow along with our team all season. See how Mr. Trevor Rhodes kind of progresses in his college career. Will be definitely interesting to keep up with. But appreciate you guys. Be sure to check out the other coaches with the RFL Legends Dynasty. We've got teams like Wichita State, Southern Oregon, Eastern Washington, North Dakota State, South Dakota State. We're going to go ahead and check here. We got conference standings. We'll go to the we'll go Big Ten first. So we got North Dakota State, Wichita State, Eastern Washington, Montana State, Ferris State, and North Dakota. If we come down to the SEC, Morehead State, the defending national champions, Richmond, Southern Oregon, South Dakota State, Snow College, and the good old College of the South. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. We really appreciate it, and we will see y'all in week 0.